When Neymar burst onto the scene as Brazil's next big thing, he had two dreams. One was to play in Europe, and the other, perhaps surprisingly, was to get married.
E o resto, cara, plano pro futuro? Pretende casar ou não?
Não sei casar.
Você já foi apaixonado na vida ou não?
Já, pô.
Já?
Já.
Por quem?
Pô, fui muito apaixonado pela Bruna.
Você foi?
Foi.
Você tá bem hoje, mano?
Por isso que eu namorei com ela.
Undoubtedly a success. Neymar dazzled at Santos and eventually in Europe, with a flair that earned him the South American Footballer of the Year title twice. In 2011, he even snagged the Puskás Award. But as his fame skyrocketed, the second dream, marriage, quietly slipped away. Back in 2011, Neymar was still grounded, still dreaming. He had a promising relationship with his childhood sweetheart, Carolina Dantas. But once he tasted real fame, things changed. The relationship ended amicably until Carolina revealed she was pregnant. Their son, David Luca, was born that same year. They agreed to co-parent, and while Carolina eventually found new love for Neymar, this marked the beginning of a long trail of indulgence, of chasing shadows of what once was or what might have been. Neymar's romantic history would go on to feature a long, dizzying list of models, singers, and actresses. Some were flings, others never confirmed. But one name stood out. Not because she bore his child, not because she clung to him, but because she was his equal, maybe even his better. Her name, Bruna Marquezine. Before Neymar, Bruna was already a household name. At age 7, she broke through with her role in Mulheres Apaixonadas. By the time they met at Rio Carnival in 2012, she was a star in her own right. Their union was electric. Brazil's very own Beckham and Posh. Fans dubbed them Brumar. The chemistry was undeniable. Neymar once confessed, "The first time I saw you, I wanted to be in your arms." That same year, amid swirling rumors of a Real Madrid move, Neymar stunned reporters with the declaration, "I'm happy here at Santos. I have a dream to play in Europe, but it's not the right moment." What he didn't say was that he had just won the heart of Brazil's sweetheart. Why would he rush to Europe when love had only just arrived? But behind the scenes, trouble brewed. In August 2012, Forbes ran a story. Neymar was spending his way to bankruptcy, a triplex, a $2 million mansion, a Porsche, and an $8 million yacht. His father stepped in and took control of the finances. Less than a year later, Neymar, whose club Santos had threatened to report Real Madrid to FIFA for tampering, was on a plane to Barcelona. The transfer was murky. Barcelona claimed $57 million. Investigations revealed the real cost neared $86 million, 40 millions of which went to N&N, Neymar Sr.'s company. From this point on, nothing would be the same. Not for Neymar, and certainly not for Brumar. Bruna's acting career kept her grounded in Brazil. Neymar's new life, nearly 9,000 kilometers away, spiraled into European stardom, money, and temptation. Barcelona amplified everything. Though Bruna accompanied him to his unveiling and posted sweet messages, she wasn't ready to be a wag in a foreign land. Neymar was reportedly jealous, needy. By February 2014, the fairy tale crumbled. Bruna quickly deleted all traces of their union from her Instagram. It hit Neymar hard. His form dipped. He played the full 90 minutes only twice in the league after their breakup. He never deleted their photos. He hadn't moved on. Not really. Maybe he knew something we didn't. Maybe. Then came 2014. The World Cup. On home soil. Emotions ran high. Neymar and Bruna reunited just before the tournament, and the dopamine rush was immediate. He lit up the pitch, scoring 4 goals, carrying Brazil to the quarterfinals. Then, heartbreak, on and off the pitch. Brazil were humiliated, 7-1. Neymar watched it all from a wheelchair after a near career-ending injury. The dream collapsed. So did Brumar. Again, let's blame it on emotional unavailability this time. 2 long years would pass before they'd get another shot, if ever. In the meantime, Neymar hit peak form. The MSN trio, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, terrorized Europe. 122 goals in 2014, 2015. 131 the next, a Champions League, a historic treble, a domestic double. If they were equals once, now there was no doubt who the bigger star was. After a triumphant 2015-16 season, Neymar returned home to lead Brazil. He captained the national team to Olympic gold in Rio 2016. And just like that, Bruma rekindled. He was Brazil's golden boy again. And Bruna? She wasn't about to let another woman enjoy what she might have called the fruits of her labor. Whether that was true or not, one thing was certain. Neymar still had a soft spot for her. Their chemistry still sizzled, but the years had changed them. Bruna had become bolder, more independent. She starred in Nada Será Como Antes, her first nude scene. Neymar, ever jealous, felt the sting. During a romantic holiday in South Africa, he hinted at marriage. Bruna wasn't ready. Her career came first. Just like that, they split. Again. After the breakup, Neymar posted, "We have separated. It was our decision. It's one of the things that happens. Life carries on." A vague caption. But friends revealed he was crushed. Bruna, they said, was the only woman he had truly loved. She surely received the message, but her heart seemed elsewhere. Until, in a surprising twist about a year later, she gave fans of Bruma reason to hope. She said, "I have a feeling that people don't know me, and the media sells an image very different to who I am. I dream of being a mother. Since I was young, I was that child who wanted to have children, and I have the feeling I'll be a young mom. I need to be in a relationship for this. Maybe not marriage, but a stable relationship." To many, it sounded like a message, maybe even to Neymar. He still hadn't deleted their photos. Hope lingered. That summer, Neymar made history with a $222 million transfer to PSG. As expected, Bruma sparked again, but this time, the magic didn't last. Bruna never attended a single PSG match. The distance, the disconnection, was undeniable. In 2018, Neymar ended it. For good, Bruna confirmed. It was his decision. But there's still a lot of love and respect for everything we shared. That was it. The final chapter. No more reboots, no more comebacks. Since then, Neymar has lived like many Brazilian stars before him, partying his heartbreak away. And with every party came women. Many women. Some names? Anitta, Brazilian pop star. Tyla Ayala, actress. Barbara Evans, model. Elizabeth Martinez, a Spanish lawyer. Roberta Aprati, a ballet associate. American actress, Chloe Grace Moretz. The list goes on. And then came 2 more baby mamas, Bruna Biancardi, whom he's been engaged to since 2022, and Amanda Kimberly, impregnated while Biancardi was with their daughter. And those are just the names we remember. Andressa Suida, Larissa Oliveira, Patricia Jourdain, Carol Abranches. All part of the revolving door that is Neymar's love life. But maybe, just maybe, Bruna Marquezine was different. Not because she stayed, but because when she was around, Neymar looked most like the man he once dreamed of becoming. And perhaps, in another life, he would have scored the goal that mattered most. Not the one on the pitch, but the one in love.